Hello to everyone from the Gizmo shop. This is a video demonstration on how you can update your GPS with the latest or updated version of the Garmin Philippine map. Now, what do you need? You would need, of course, your GPS, whether it be the 5 inches GPS or the 7 inches GPS or the 4.7 GPS. You would also need your micro SD. You would need a card adapter or a card reader or the USB cables that came along with the packaging of the GPS. And of course, you would need your desktop or laptop computer with internet connection. Before we proceed, isa po munang importanteng paalaala, kung hindi nyo po binili ang GPS unit ninyo from us, the Gizmo Shop, then whatever na mangyari po sa unit ninyo because of your use of our Philippine map, hindi po namin sagot. Again, the Gizmo Shop will not be held liable for anything that will happen to your unit should you use the Philippine map that we are providing. So use the map at your own risk. That is, if you did not buy your GPS unit from us. Pero kung galing po sa amin ang GPS ninyo, then you don't have to worry because we've tried and tested it on our units. So let's begin. What if you wanted to use your card reader or your card adapter? All you have to do is remove your micro SD card from your unit. So ang gagawin nyo po, hanapin nyo po yung slot na yon here, this specific one, where you insert the micro SD and then you push it gently or lightly. Like that. Makikita nyo po, aangat po yung micro SD natin. What you do is just pull it out. Like that. And then, pasok nyo na po siya dun sa inyong card adapter or dun po sa dun sa card reader nyo. Just make sure that you put it or you insert it in its proper slot. So, once na na-insert na po natin siya dun sa card reader natin, or sa card adapter natin, you just put it in. If you're using a card reader, then you insert the card reader in the USB slot or the USB port. If you're using this one, then you make sure that yung computer nyo or yung laptop nyo has a slot for the USB adapter. And then you just insert it like so. Now, what do you do if you don't want to use your card adapter or your card reader? So what you do is you get your GPS unit and you get your USB cable that comes along with the GPS package. You look for the slot, this one, and then dun sa USB cable po natin, you look for this one, and then you just insert like this, and then the other end, which is the USB, you insert it in the USB port of your computer. And then, once you've inserted the other end dun sa USB port, you simply turn on your unit. So once you see this, you would know or you're sure that your GPS unit is already connected to your computer and you're ready to do the updating of the map. So once po na na-connect po natin yung GPS po natin sa computer po natin or once that we've inserted our card reader or card adapter in our computer, this is what will happen. So we'll have an acknowledgement through an autoplay window. So what we will do is only to click Open Folder to View Files option. So once makita po natin yung laman po ng microSD po natin, what we will do before we update our Philippine map is we first save a backup of our Garmin folder to our desktop. Now, paano po yun? We click on the Garmin folder and then right-click to see the options. Click on copy. Or for those who are techie, you can click on the Garmin folder, then just press Ctrl C. And then you go to a reliable folder. So, in my case, I'll just go to my desktop and then Control V, or you can right click and then click on paste. So we'll wait for the computer to back up our Garmin folder. So the reason why we're making a backup of the computer is solely to make sure that we have a copy of the software just in case we did the update wrong. So, kung nagkataon po na mali yung pagkakagawa natin nung update process natin, at least meron po tayong backup. It's also important for you to have a backup of your Garmin folder or everything that's in your micro SD, the micro SD of your GPS, so that if ever makorrupt po yung micro SD po ninyo, you can simply reformat it and just copy-paste the backup of your micro SD, especially the Garmin folder. So once we have a backup of our Garmin folder or our micro SD folder, we can now proceed to updating our Philippine map. How do you update your Garmin Philippine map? First, you would need the link or the URL for the updated map. So that is this one. Pero of course, mahaba-haba po yan para tandaan. So we'll give you a shorter link to remember. The shorter version is http://bit.ly/gizmo2014. So you can copy that or you can remember it. Again, it's bit.ly or bit.ly/gizmo2014. Copy that. And then you open your browser. And then you paste it. Or you can type it again, bit.ly/gizmo2014. Then you just enter. And this will lead you to Mediafire. So again, the important thing here is that you remember that this version of the updated Philippine map is the 2013.40 version. This is the latest version of our Philippine map. And you will also notice that it says .rar or the file extension is .rar. So this would mean that you would need the software WinRAR in order to extract the file. So for those na nagawa na po to before, for sure meron na po kayong WinRAR software sa computer po ninyo. For those who will be doing this the first time, then please make sure that you've installed WinRAR in your computer. So unfortunately, hindi po aandar ang WinZip to extract this file. So once you're here, please disregard the other files around it. What you have to do is to click on this one where it says download. So you just have to wait and you will see that downloading will start by looking here. So dito po sa baba, malapit po sa start button po natin. Even if you see other windows po that there are that presents advertisements, wag po tayo magkiklik sa kahit saang window po. This is the only window browser that we need. So when I look down here, makikita ko po na my download is already done. So ito po ang itsura po niya. So what I do now is I could minimize this browser. I can minimize this one and I can go to the folder kung saan po pumupunta lahat ng downloads ko. So in my case, it's the downloads folder. So I can go there, I just clicked on it, and ito po yung makikita ko po. Ito rin po yung supposedly makikita ninyo. The WinRAR file entitled Garment City Navigator Philippines 2013.40. So what we do is we right click on that. You will see all these options. And what we do is click extract here. And that will automatically extract using WinRAR. We will know that the extraction is done because the extraction window, this particular window, will disappear automatically. And what we will be left with is the original WinRAR file and this one, the folder, which is the extracted folder from the WinRAR file. So what we do is we click on that, we right click, and we open it. Or for others, you can just double click. And this file is the updated file. So again, balik po tayo. Hindi po itong folder na ito ang mismong ika-copy-paste nyo dun sa microSD. Instead, i-double click nyo po to so that you open it, and then this particular folder or this particular file will be the file that contains the updated folder or the updated Philippine map, and this is the file na kokopyahin po natin sa micro SD card po natin. So just you can control C or you can right click and then click on copy, and then you can go to the folder, yung micro SD nyo po, double click on Garmin, and from there you can right click anywhere and you can just click on paste. And then when you see this warning, just click on copy and replace. And once that's done, then it's good to go. You already have the updated map. Now, for those who have 3 different kinds of Philippine maps, meron po kasing GPS unit na 3 pong map ang integrated sa kanya. It's all Garmin, by the way. It's just the different versions of the map. So you will know that you have that when you see these 3, Gmap, Bmap, Gmap Prom, and Gmap Sup. So what you will do is, so para hindi po ako maguluhan, pagtatabihin ko silang dalawang browser. What I will do is, I right click on the new or the updated map, and I will rename that into Gmap Prom. And then that is the one that I will copy and paste here. Again, copy and replace. So again, this option is simply for those na meron pong 3 mapa in their, or 3 maps in their Garmin folder or in their GPS microSD folder or microSD card. Now, if your GPS or if your microSD card only has one folder, which is the Gmap sub, then wala pong problem. There's no difference really. Only that for others, mas nag-work po sa kanila yung 3 iba't ibang map. So again, it's no big deal, kumbaga. So once we're done with that, we can now eject the micro SD, or we can stop the connection or terminate the connection of our GPS from our computer. So what we do, para hindi pa tayo maguluhan, let's exit this one. Let's go back to our, I'll maximize this. We'll just go back to our computer folder or to our main folder. So, makikita po natin yung Gizmo and we just right-click on it. And we click on eject. So the reason why we're doing this is because, of course, we do not want to corrupt our micro SD. So wag po nating basta, if you're using the USB cable connecting the GPS to your laptop, wag po nating basta-basta hihilain yung cable. At the same time, if you're using your card adapter or card reader, don't just pull the card adapter or card reader out of your computer. So, eject po natin siya ng maayos. So, we click eject and you will know that it's ready. Yung cable po, it's ready to be pulled, or the card reader or card adapter is ready to be removed once you see this warning. So, from there, we can already remove or disconnect the cable or the card reader or card adapter. Now, I would just like to repeat that when you're using the 7 inches or when you're updating the 7 inches GPS unit, don't just eject the micro SD. Make sure that you also eject the onboard memory, which is entitled Do Not Format. So once that is ejected, you remove the USB slot and you also remove this one. And ito po yung makikita ninyo. And once you see this, you can already modify yun pong settings natin para ma-take effect yung map update. So, we go to the settings. We click settings. So, this one. So, for others, it's double click. And then we go to nav path. This one. Click on that. And then from there, if it's blank, what you do is you click there. You will see resident flash. Double click and you will see mobile navigator. Mobile navigator. This one. Once that's done, just click on save and then you exit with this one. And then when you click on GPS, ito na po yung lalabas. So you can choose either Garmin or your Papago. So remember, when you click on Garmin, so that's our home screen. I agree. And you're set to use the Garmin already with the latest Philippine map. Now, for those who use their card reader or their card adapter, what you do is, of course, like the same as what we did with the cable, you eject it properly. You get the micro SD from your card reader or your card adapter, and you have to insert the micro SD back to the GPS unit. So, if this is the front part or the front view of our GPS unit, igilid po natin siya. Ayan. And then make sure that the gold part of the micro SD nakaharap po rin dun sa back part. So, ulit. So, ito po yung back part natin. Ito yung micro SD po natin. So, pag ganyan po ang pasok natin. Dun sa same slot. This one. So, make sure that when you insert it properly. Again, the gold one. The gold part of the micro SD. Yung back part po ng micro SD facing the same way as the back part of the GPS. Insert po natin properly. Ayan. And then for us to make sure that it's secure, you just push it. You use your thumb, your nail, Ayun. So, pagka-push nyo po at wala na po kayo nakikitang extra space here, like that, then you're sure na nakapasok na po siya. So, once it's there, what we do is You turn on the unit. Alright? And once you turn on the unit, you just do the same thing as what we did kanina. Punta po tayo sa settings, we go to nav path, and we go modify yung pong navigation path natin, yung mobile navigator. It has to be mobile navigator.exe. Now, some of you will say na ma'am, wala pong mobile navigator yung version ng 7 inches po namin. So, what do you do? What you will do is you go here and you click on SDMMC, which is the first one. And for those who have the older version of our 7 inches, specifically, I think it's the F7 version of Eroda. This is the HDX10 kasi this is the newer version. For those with an earlier version, ang makikita nyo po when you click on SDMMC is either Garmin or Navi. So, bahala na po kayo whether you would want to use the Garmin or the Navi, which is the Papago. So, when you've, for example here, click po natin yung Garmin, run GMXT, and then garmin.exe, this one, you will see garmin.exe, ito po. So, double-click po natin yon. So, makikita po natin dito na ang ending is garmin.exe. So, with that, pagka-save ko po, pagka-click ko ng save, and I exit, ibig sabihin po, ang gagamitin nitong GPS unit ko, 7 inches GPS unit ko, once I click on GPS, is the Garmin map. If you want to use the Papago map, then you go to the Navi naman. For the newer ones, you just go to the mobile navigator as yung tinuro ko po kanina, and from there, you will see that window or that screen that can let you choose either Papago or Garmin po ang gagamitin ninyo. So that ends our video demonstration on how you can update your GPS unit with the latest Garmin Philippine map. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries, you can just send us a text message at 0922-845-4331. For warranty concerns, you can call us at 348-3021. That is our landline, or through our SUN number, which I mentioned a while ago. You can also contact us through our Sulit page. Just type in www.sulit.com/suplado0023, or you can just visit Sulit's website and just type in the Gizmo shop. You can also reach us through our Facebook page. That's www.facebook.com/the-gizmo-shop. So that ends our video, and we hope that we were able to help you as much as we can.